Welcome everybody who's joined so far. I'm scrolling down through the list to see who everybody is. Wow, we've got quite a few. It's good seeing you're all alive. It's been like The Walking Dead for the past 6 weeks.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start. We're really happy that everyone can make our Zoom call. This is definitely not how we planned our NHS end of year ceremony to go, but we're glad everyone could make it. We have a lot of awesome remarks happening, and we're also going to be announcing the future council this meeting. So I hope everyone enjoys it, and we thank you for all your service and everything that you've done this year to support NHS.
We're going to by Mr. Robinson, and then the council will have some remarks.
Okay, I just wanted to make a couple comments. First of all, this was kind of an unplanned thing for me. I decided to retire back in December. And so appreciate Mr. Ritchie becoming your guy. But anyway, I want to think back on a couple of the events we did this past year that really stood out in my mind, where I saw an awful lot of our NHS members getting together and doing some fantastic service and some leadership, and also some support of the students. I remember homecoming. I thought homecoming was fantastic. Decorated my truck, and we took my trailer, and many of you got in there. You helped decorate and just showed some great spirit. I know Paula and others did some face painting, and NHS really supported the football team well in the school. I also remember our Christmas party we had. It was a lot of fun. We had about 50 of our members show up, even if we just coming in and getting a cookie or watching a little bit of our Christmas movie we were showing. Then I think about Valentine's. That was a blast. Many of you helped with selling flowers and little bears and stuff like this. And I just thought, just a fun way to get to know each other and a fun way to support our school and so forth. Unfortunately, we ended with a really great opportunity to help pennies for patients. We were underway, and we had some great ideas with them. We were going to do some great things. We were planning to get $5,000, raise $5,000, but bam, we got cut right at the very beginning of it. And so anyway, just want to say, all of you members, thank you for all you did this year. And thank you for being there and for helping out. And thanks especially for the council for all their work and all of the meetings they went to, and all of the planning and all of the conversations back and forth. And so thank you. It was really good getting to know all of you and serving along with you.
Thank you, Mr. Robinson. Okay, my name is Emily Jensen. I'm a senior this year, so I'm going to be graduating. I had the pleasure of serving as our NHS secretary this year. And I was thinking about what to say tonight, and I had no idea, but then I saw this fry pan in my room, and I just felt inspired to write something metaphorical. So I wrote a poem for you guys. So I'm gonna read that. Good evening, dear members. So sweet and bright. Let us pull up a chair. Be our guest, aight? Scholar steak, leader limes, special tonight. Service shrimp, character crabs, such a delight. And for sides, how about really good fries, farmed fresh from the halls of good old Provo. Started as potatoes, skinned through hard times, service missed heat, turned into fries. Hello, hi dear members, I'm talking about us. For we have worked hard through this club. But what is a fry without its fry sauce? Club without you, without heart, without love. This club has pushed us to be our best selves. This club has taken old books off the shelves. This club has inspired leaders of tomorrow. This club has presented hope amidst sorrow. NHS, you are my fries and sauce. All I am and hope to be begins with us. I just want to say I've loved serving for these past 3 years with you guys. You were amazing, and you shaped me into who I am today. So thanks for a spicy 3 years.
Hey, thank you. Okay, I just want to check one last time. Is Maisha here? No. Okay, great. Guys, they told me that I needed to plan something to say, but I said no. This is all going to be on the spot. Because my experience with NHS started randomly, and it was really fun to get to be in council this year, even though I applied for like the tiniest little bit of help that I could, and I ended up being vice president. So that was pretty cool, and I think being in council was really hard this year, but we also overcame so much as a team, and I'm so excited for you guys to get to do that again next year. And that's pretty much it.
Awesome. So mine is Ali Fry, and I was NHS president this last year. And it was really just an awesome experience working with this amazing team and really planning activities for really the cream of the crop of Provo High, because you guys are just what makes Provo High so awesome and always looking for ways to serve. So I was really grateful to be able to be in that position. I want to talk about two of my favorite activities that we did this year. The first one was cemetery cleanup, and a lot of you guys came out and we went to Provo Cemetery and we raked leaves and we got to clean up the grounds a little bit, and I just really enjoyed that because it was something so simple, but we were able to relieve a big burden over there and be able to help those people out. And my second favorite one was doing our child care for Latinos in Action, and that was just so sweet to see all these Provo High students come out and play with these little kids, and also something like also super simple, but just made a huge difference in these parents' lives as they could go around and talk to their other kids. Teachers. So I just want to thank you guys for an amazing year, and it's been an awesome experience. So thank you.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm Misha. I've served on council for 3 years now. This year I got to serve as a senior rep. I'm a senior. Some of my favorite parts about being a member of council was got getting to build some of my own leadership skills, getting to see projects fail sometimes and things get hard. But I got to learn from the other council members and from you guys, and it was just a really wonderful experience to see your light and your desire to serve. I think you guys can all agree with me that one of the best parts about NHS the opportunities that we have to serve others, and just get to see the joy on their faces as we give whatever little gift of our time that we have. I hope that you guys feel proud of all the joy that you've brought and the good that you've done. We as council love you a lot.
Robertson and all you council members. Now we're going to have some member remarks by Nate Faulkner, Jessica Redmond, Hannah Harding, and Nurse Ogberstrom.
Okay, so I was asked to talk about the leadership portion, and John Quincy Adams once said, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. I haven't been in many leadership positions over the course of the school year, but I found my own way to lead. This year I've tried to keep a positive attitude and reach out to more people, and as I stepped out of my usual friend circles and made a conscious effort to reach out to everyone I came in contact with, I began to notice people around that could defend. Whether it was someone new to Provo High or they're struggling with another group of friends and needed a friend, I wanted to be there. Over time, I learned that if I can make someone else happier and brighten their day, it makes me happy. If that meant dragging along a chain of sticky notes through the hall like a dog, but making someone laugh, or sitting by another person and just listening to them, I'd do it. As I became more outgoing and expanded my friend circle, I've been able to make friendships I wouldn't otherwise have. It's also how I've been lucky enough to be friends with some of my closest friends today. I'm not saying I'm perfect. There are times that it's hard for me, but as I help others see their potential, it makes me happy. There are opportunities to be a leader everywhere we look. It's up to us to recognize them and take the step up. It's especially important for us as the upperclassmen to be leaders. We set the attitude of Provo High School. The freshmen will look for us how to act. Let's not let them down. I'm not saying it'll be easy. High school can be brutal, and I don't think life will get any easier, but as we lead, it will be worth it, and that has been my leadership experience this year.
All right. I was asked to talk about service today, so I wanted to start off with a quote. One of my all-time favorite quotes is "See a need, fill a need," and it's from the movie Robots. So I think this quote is just so simple. I mean, it just tells you that like if someone needs help, you should just be the person to help them. I've really been able to apply that in my choir class this year because there are 55 of us, and it's a really big task to set up the chairs every single morning, and that's what Mr. Weiser, our choir director, has had to do every single day. So, except this year, I decided why let him like miss out on all this lesson planning and like all this time that we could have just having like better lessons. So I decided that I would help out. And like in the 10 or 15 minutes it took me, I realized that I was helping out 55 people. And oh, thanks, Stephanie. And it was just such a better better use of my time. And it just felt so amazing to be very helpful. So yeah, no matter how much time you spend serving others, it's time spent serving, which is time well spent. So I'll leave you all with the challenge today. Next time you see a need, fill that need. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you.
Okay, so when I hear the word scholarship, I always think of money that you will get from different sources to go to college or just for education in general. But the actual definition of scholarship that NHS uses as one of their values is an academic achievement or a learning of a higher level. And that's something that NHS has always encouraged me to do, and I think hopefully you guys have felt encouraged from NHS as well to kind of to push yourself and to seek after that academic achievement. And NHS also provides, it can provide you with a support group as you do that. So if I were to pick, probably my biggest academic achievement, it would be Sterling Scholar. I was actually a runner-up for the state, which was pretty cool. But I mean, it was a lot of work, not only years of schooling, of taking harder classes and pushing myself and things that a lot of you are doing as well. But then when it came down to the actual competition, it was so many hours of work. And I ended up being really grateful for the work ethic that I had developed by always giving my best in school, by doing homework and learning to not procrastinate as much. And I was really grateful for the support group that I have, for friends who could look over my portfolio as I was making it. I was grateful that I'd become friends with some of my teachers, that I could easily ask them for a letter of recommendation, which really helped in the competition. So the thing about scholarship as a value for NHS to me is it's really important to balance it with the other aspects, because if I didn't have leadership experience and if I didn't have service projects that I'd done, there's no way I would have made it even to round 1 of Sterling Scholar. But I can promise you that if you always give your best in school and you push yourself, that you will develop a work ethic that will benefit you for the rest of your life.
Okay, so I was asked to speak about character, and I guess I'll start with a quote by John Lubbock, and it says, "Your character will be what you yourself choose to make it." And I think a lot of people like focus on themselves instead of on other people, and I think that is the creator of many of our world's problems. So I think when we focus on other people and try to like build our character by helping other people, we can progress as a society. And this year was my senior year, and I was super excited to like just be done with high school. And so at the beginning of the year, I was just really focused on just getting through this year. And then I realized I wasn't really happy doing that. And so I decided to start like helping other people out with their homework and like asking people for their help. And in that process, I became friends with a lot of more people that I probably wouldn't have been friends with in the first place. And it just like made school such a better experience. And yeah, thank you.
To all of our members that just spoke, now we're gonna announce to everyone that all the members that graduated from this year, as in our meeting.
So I am Ricardo. I am the sophomore rep for this year. Just ahead of time, the names that we're going to be reading off aren't necessarily on the same order that they're being displayed on. They're different. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So all of these people here have graduated successfully. And so yeah, we have Bradley Anderson, Allison Bartholomew, Sarah Bartholomew, Bethany Bowen, Grace Campbell, Katie Chambers, Kyla Christensen, Savannah Ito, Nathan Faulkner, Hiram Gao, Spencer Gardner, Cameron Gordon, Kirsten Hansen, Jonas Harding, Abigail Hastrider, Brianna Heedman, Caitlin Holman, Alicia Hughes, Dania Inues, Liberty James, Savannah Jensen, Jaron Kirk, Alexis Lenarte, David Martin, Anthony Mock, Michaela Miller, Sally Otterstrom, Evan Rasmussen, Jessica Redmond, Annabelle Reese, Alexandra Shipley, Camry Stark John, Ricardo Tienda, Trevor Torgerson, and William White. So these are all of the sophomores who have successfully graduated. Good job, you guys.
Okay, our graduating juniors are Leanne Albert, Isabella Anderson, Lucia Ashton, Mackie Berry, Jill Campbell, Emily Kennegator, Marianne Chambers, Davu Chow, Mia Coletti, Jared Eberhard, Olivia Frary, Kirthana Gangana Regauda, Cougar Gal, Trinity Garza, Kaylin Gates, Timothy Gee, Savannah Heidemann, Elsa Hintz, John Hunter, Neil Jarvis, Bryce Jensen, Caitlin Jensen, Natalie Johnson, Sophia Luke, Arlette Malpica, Michael Mason, Paola Molina, Anna Munez, Camilla Oyana, Reagan Prestwich, Megan Redford, and Lily Tessum. Good job, juniors.
Okay, for the seniors, we have Raul Altamirano, Brielle Anderson, Amy Botanecker, Tyler Brady, Isabella Serrato, Courtney Cox, Catherine Cox, Brooke Faulkner, Aubrey Fisher, Ali Fry, Haley Gee, Maisha Gilliland, Ayana Gonzalez, Nathan Gordon, Hannah Harding, Cooper Harrison, Emin Hill, Lara Holman, Alyssa Jarvis, Emily Jensen, Riley Jensen, Gordon Jefferson, Lana Kirk, Ashley McFarland, Abby Min, Nathan Mine, Rachel Mock, Lindy Miller, Clara Ram, Larissa Otterstrom, Ellie Pope, Megan Pope, Creed Robertson, Katie Torgerson, Rebecca Voss, Andrea White, Kyler Zarate, and Cho Hayong. Congratulations, seniors.
Okay, guys, so we also have some 3-year members to recognize, and these members are people who have been part of NHS since their sophomore year, and they have served all 3 years of their high school career, and so this is a really high honor, so we're going to read those. We have Raul Altamirano, Brielle Anderson, Amy Bettenker, Isabella Serrato, Courtney Cox, Catherine Cox, Brooke Faulkner, Aubrey Fisher, Allie Fry, Hallie G., Maisha Gilliland, Nathan Gordon, Hannah Harding, Amma Hill, Laura Holman, Alyssa Jarvis, Emily Jensen, Riley Jensen, Gordon Jepson, Hunter Knudsen, Ashley McFarland, Abby Martin, Rachel Mock, Clara Oron, Ellie Pope, Megan Pope, Creed Robertson, Kitty Torgerson, Rebecca Voss, and Kyler Zarate. Congratulations for your members.
Thanks, Allie, and congratulations to all of our members. And now we're gonna announce our new advisor, who is Mr. Ritchie, and he'll have a moment to talk.
So I was asked to take over for Mr. Robinson. My experience with NH goes all the way back to 1980 when I was inducted as a member of the National Honor Society back in New Hampshire. I was also the National Junior Honor Society advisor for our 8th and 9th graders at Provo High School. And so that's the experience I bring. I'm looking forward to working with everyone in this coming year, and hopefully we can go back to a little normalcy with everything. So glad to be on board.
Thanks, Mr. Ritchie. Now we're gonna have Emily announce our 2020 to 2021 canceled. And after that, we'll hear from some of those panel members.
All right, guys, I am so excited for the people we have picked out for council next year. They are all such amazing people, and they are going to do amazing things in this world. Like, you're all going to do amazing things in this world because you're awesome. I love you guys. And so council life, it like changes your life. It changed me, and it's going to change them, and it's so great. So here's the positions. As videographer, we have Trinity Garza. Historian, Katie Chambers. Special Service Coordinators, we have Abigail Hastreiter and Michaela Miller. Inclusion Officer, Allison Bartholomew. Fundraising Specialist, Lexi Shipley and William White. Membership Specialist, Elsa Heinz. Scheduling Specialist, Kirsten Hansen. Communications Specialist, Lily Tessum. Public Relations, Arlette Malpica. Treasurer, Devu Chow. Sophomore Rep, McKenna Tetrick. Junior Rep, Cambry Stark-John. Senior Rep, Paula Molina. Secretary, Hiram Gao. VP, Ricardo Tienda. And President, Caitlin A. Jensen. I am so excited for them. They're going to do great things. Congratulations.
All right, so I'm Hiram Gao. I am in 10th grade. I will be the secretary. I really enjoyed being in NHS this year and had many opportunities for service, which I really enjoyed. And I look forward to being in council next year and being able to not only serve the community, but serve all the people in NHS. Thank you.
All right. Okay. I don't think I introduced myself last time. I am Paola, and I will be our senior rep next year. And I'm very excited to be in that position because it is our last year in high school. It is our last year in NHS, and I get to be in charge of keeping us all on track, make sure that we all finish the year off strong, graduate, hopefully with some stoles on. So I'm very excited for next year. Thank you.
So I am Ricardo. I am next year's vice president. So I was on council last year too, and I have learned so much after a whole year of trial and error of figuring things out. And with everything here going on with the new council for next year, I can assure you that we're going to have such a great year that will come by. It will be awesome. You learn so much more by being in NHS that you can do outside. You get to meet so many new people. There's some people who I would have never met, or at least never had the close friendships that I do now because of this program. So I look forward to working out with you guys and expecting for the best. So yeah.
Hi, I'm Caitlin Jensen. I'm going to be a senior next year, and I am the NHS president. I've loved serving on NHS Council this past year. It has been such a blessing, and as Emily said earlier, it really does change you for the better. Like a year ago, I wouldn't have even thought about applying for this. So NHS really helps change you, and I'm so excited for all the things we're going to do next year.
Congratulations, Council. We're going to turn the time over to Paula, and we're going to take any questions in here.
All right, guys, thank you so much for coming. I am so happy that even though this year did turn out ending a little bit not like we planned, we could still have a closing ceremony and that you guys all got to celebrate your accomplishments. And I hope that you guys who are graduating and who are leaving us get to keep doing service in your adult lives outside from high school.
Okay, if anyone has any questions, I guess go for it.
So if anybody here has any questions, feel free to type them up on the chat and we will answer them right now. If not, we are done and you are free to go. Thank you for coming. So certificates for those who are still here. Yes, we will hand out certificates, but due to the current circumstances, we're not sure when that will happen. Provo High does have a locker clean out day and a day where students are going to go pick up any stuff that they left at the school. So we could possibly do it during then. It really depends. We need to communicate more with the school and with administration and see what we can do. But we'll keep you guys updated and we'll let you guys know. If worst comes to worst, we'll give it to you guys during next year's induction ceremony as we've given them to all of the seniors. So there you go.
So for t-shirts, we're planning on getting t-shirts to you guys before the end of the year, but because of all the craziness, we haven't been able to get those. And so we're gonna hopefully see if we have any leftovers from last year that you guys can pick up if we can do that. But if not, then next year's t-shirts will be awesome. So